Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Schneider purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Played in by Son Heung-min. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Batistuta. Decent chance! Schneider. Hakimi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Here's a shot. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Beckham. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Torres. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham looking to receive it in space. Pinches it off him. He's looking wide. Played out wide. McAllister, upright and purposeful. Lovely bit of skill. Delivered low. Chance, surely!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Torres. And he's picked it up out wide. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Torres. Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Carlos. And it's Batistuta. He might... And Batistuta! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Batistuta. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Como clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Como with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Azar conjures time and space where few can. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Oh, just skips past his man. Guardiola, no way through. Drogba, and he's in on goal. Drogba! It's hit the uprights, and he's following up. Of course! With half-time at hand, perfect timing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Como penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Impressive jump. And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Como firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Cambio di giocatori.
So we're underway for the second half. And this is Torres. Played out to the left flank. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Schneider. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister. Beckham.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely feet. Beckham stood his ground strongly. And he's decided to go for it. That's tidy. Como claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Schneider, just eases him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
60 minutes played. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. It's Son Heung-min! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's got away.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Torres venturing down the left. Now it's Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
He's played it back. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Torres. Half an hour gone in the second half. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Camavinga to Guardiola.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Camavinga. Schneider making a dash for it. Raul. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Oh, such a clever touch. And he lines up a cross. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Camavinga.
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Como close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alcantara, a player who needs no introduction. Ball's played through. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.